Hey there guys, and welcome back to some more PVZ Garden Warfare 2. In this episode we're going to be talking about the new patch, or the update, or whatever the PopCap wants to call it, but it's something new. Let's have a look. So, now the biggest thing that they've announced so far is a new map. It's called Zombopolis. And next to Zombopolis, there are two new characters that are going to be introduced as well. And those are the, let me think. I think it was the the Toxic Citron. And what else? What was the other one? Ah, yeah, the Breakfast Brains. I have no idea how that one is supposed to look, but hey, those are the new guys in the map. Now the footage you are seeing is something I pre-recorded and I forgot to turn on my mic. So yeah, I might as well use it. So anyway, they haven't announced an exact date for this update, but yeah, the big news for the content update is the new map. It's called Trouble in Zombopolis, or Zombopolis, and the two new characters which are going to be revealed as them. An exact date hasn't been released yet. It's somewhere near, somewhere in the summertime. But we can also expect like 1,200 crazy new customization items for you to outfit your plant and zombie heroes. I don't care all that much about the cosmetic stuff, but hey, alright. We'll also be able to play the boat blast shooting gallery again. You remember the gallery over at the water? One of the quests that we needed to do all the way in the beginning episodes of, I don't know, whenever. So that's going to come back as well. So yeah, those are going to be the major updates in the game. Or the big things, the new things anyway. Let's have a look at the new features that will be introduced. So yeah, the Zombopolis map will be a new Herbal Assault map, and there will even be a new mini boss battle. The two new characters, the Breakfast Brains and the Toxic Citron. And let me see if there's anything of interest that I want to talk to you about. 1,200 new crazy customizations, leaderboard improvements to keep track of your friends. I don't care. Mini game, the boat blast mini game will be coming back. Added legendary background to legendary items in the customization menu. I don't think that's really necessary. If you can't keep track of your legendary items, well, that's your own fault. Added item rarity to borders in the sticker book, so now you can check out your sticker book and you can see how rare those cards are. Once again, cosmetic stuff, don't really care for all of that. The story quests no longer appear in the player quest log, which I like, because in the quest log now you get those two, really stupid reminders. You are now a top leaf agent. You are now a top zombie agent, and we already know that. What's the point? So they've removed those two, messages, and you'll now be able to do two more quests at the same time. So that's good. Couple of audio edits for the party characters. Nope. Added wave number information to HUD between waves. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at the critical fixes. Numerous stability improvements. Let's hope so. Fixed issue where players in game groups would occasionally not hear music upon joining ops mode. I don't care about that. They've also added a ton of stuff with Infinity, but I'm not gonna talk about that because the Infinity is still tedious and I don't care about the damn Infinity. But the Infinity is, well, according to this, it'll be more stable. Yep. I'm just reading all the Infinity fixes they have implemented, and I'm not really interested in all of those. General bug fixes made some additional hit detection improvements. Let's hope. What I do know is that they've made some improvements to the imp as well, so he isn't that hard to hit, which is good because the imp is a pain in the butt. Let me see. Fixed timer when extra time was not being awarded when lowering bridge in time park map. Just going through all these fixes that they have implemented, guys, and yeah, a couple of them I've noticed, a lot of them I did not notice. Maybe other people are complaining about them, but I sure as hell didn't notice any of that. Alright, let's just... I'm really not interested in what they fixed in UI stuff and whatnot. Let's have a look at the character bug fixes. Fix for several characters being unable to trigger impact when shooting pirate or engineer or turrets. Did we notice that? Yeah, okay. So when the plant or the pirate or the engineer or whatever is in the turret mode, he takes a little bit of... Well, he doesn't take as much damage as he would when he's not riding on it. So maybe they've changed something about that. Fix the bug where electric arcs were sometimes being applied extra times. That would explain why the electro brains are so freaking strong. Scientist energy warp is no longer affected by Godify, Time Snare, Spike, Wheat, or Peach. Yeah, I did notice that, and I'm glad that they made this change because it doesn't make any sense. The same thing applies for the, what's it called? When a Chomper is burrowed, sometimes he would still be stuck in the, what do you call it? That spinny thing that the, Electro Brain or the Super Brains does. He would still get caught up in, and it would be slowed, which doesn't make any sense. He's on the ground. He should be impervious to any of that. Fix the bug where the Rock P would sometimes apply knockback to enemies. I haven't noticed that at all. Fix the bug where AC Parry was applying freezing buff twice on impact hits. Didn't notice that, but it might explain why he is so good, because he's able to freeze enemies fairly quickly. Toxic Chomper no longer deals toxic damage while burrowed. Okay, I guess it makes sense. Fix the bug where Revive UI wasn't displaying while All-Star was shooting. Fix the bug where the Scientist Heal Beam wasn't dispelling while in Energy Warp. What? Oh, okay. I've never really noticed that. So, when you're healing somebody and you go into your Energy Warp mode, you would still be healing that person, your teammate. I did not know that. Fixed issue where some party characters were missing bullet impact audio. I don't care. Some party characters are kinda lame. Fixed visual effects for Disco Zombie Ball. What? Where the hell is a Disco Zombie Ball? Anyway, fixed animation issue for Colonel Corn where Husk-Hop animation would not play properly if used directly after Butter Barrage ability. Never noticed that. Fixed issue where players could not use abilities for a few seconds after getting hit with Roddy Z primary weapon. Haven't noticed that either. Fixed animation issue where Junkosaurus would get stuck in running animation if Wave ended while using Mega Blaster. Don't know what the hell they're talking about. Fixed issue where player 2 Rose Aimer would not turn red in split screen. Nope. Fixed issue where Vampire Flower wouldn't damage Engineer if critically hitting him while he's on the big bold blaster. What? Nope. But then again, it's been a while since I've played with a Vampire Flower because I've already maxed her out, and yeah, I kind of lose interest when I'm not playing with those characters anymore. Imp will no longer deal damage when getting knocked back while using Imp Kata. Haven't noticed that, but Alright. Fixed issue where imps were only taking primary weapon damage when calling in their Z-mech. Really? So if I were to beam bomb an imp while he was calling in his Z-mech, he wouldn't take any damage from it, huh? Alright, it's good that they fixed that. They're saying a couple of things about the controller vibration. I don't care about the controller. I'm a PC guy. Always have been. Fixed heroic kick and sprint tackle abilities not having impact to the soccer ball. That's for the minigame in the backyard. Don't do that either. Fixed issue where Rose was unable to deal damage to Little Drake flap shield. Fixed issue where boombox visual effects would play on the P shoot. Nope. Oh, okay, this one is good. Fixed issue where Super Brain's heroic kick would not deal damage to boss AI. Yep, we definitely noticed that. The same goes for the sprint tackle if I'm not mistaken. For some reason, you're just not able to do any damage to the bosses in the backyard. What? Alright, so here's a bug that I never knew existed. Fixed issue where Butter Barrage or Bigger Better Butter would have friendly fire if Colonel Corn was vanquished at a specific time in the sequence. So, friendly fire was actually a thing, huh? So you could damage your own teammates with your Butter Barrage. I did not know that. I'm just going through the list of all the fixes, but I'm only going to talk about the ones that are pertinent to us, the one that we noticed. You know what, let's just skip to the characters, how they've been nerfed or buffed. Super buffs, waves and garden ops and graveyard ops are now more likely to appear. Good. Turf takeover, huh? Retune the time it takes to capture each base based off difficulty of capturing specific locations. Yeah, I guess some bases were harder to capture than other. In the Great White North, let me see. Minigame is slightly harder for attackers. Ice Block has 6% more health. Really? Is that necessary? Well, it all depends on your teammates. If you're playing with a lot of guys who are just hiding in the back, yeah, then it's a thing in the butt. Starting base defender, playable bounce, move further back to avoid spawn camping. Huh? But it still hasn't fixed the issue that there's a straight line of sight where you can just snipe from all the way back where you're spawned in, all the way up front. So yeah, it still doesn't change the fact that people will be hiding in the back all the time. All this change does is that as a scientist or as a zombie character, you won't be able to head all the way back there to spawn camp the living shit out of these newbies who keep hiding in the back. So in the end, it'll only encourage more people to hide in the back while they need to be defending. Instead of heading for the garden, they'll just be hiding in the back because they're safe. They won't be able to, the zombies won't be able to kill them over there. Anyway, that's the changes that they made to the Great White North. On Moonbase Z, they've also pushed back the playable bounce to avoid spawn camping for the defenders. Zomburbia, again, also, wait a minute. Starting defender, playable bounce now in line with the wall to avoid spawn camping. Oh, okay. So the zombies won't be able to push past the wall, huh? Again, although they have good intentions about spawn camping and whatnot, this will only encourage my own guys to keep hiding in the back. They'll just hide behind the wall, and it's stupid. It's so stupid. So no, I don't like it. Fixed issue with forward attackers spawns not moving attackers closer to the objective after a period of time. I haven't noticed that one. Fixed missing roster in objective 5. Haven't noticed that either. Made interactions during final minigame longer to complete to make it harder for attacking team to win. Well, it's the minigame on Zombopolis. Is that the football game? Or the football? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at the different characters. So the Citron class. All of the Citrons made bone collision changes to reduce size of Citron's critical hit area. So they will be harder to hit. I don't know. They're kind of... yeah, okay. As long as you keep moving. In ball form, you'll be pretty hard to hit because you're pretty fast. But once you pop out of that ball mode, yeah, you're an easy target. Citron can now fire sooner after coming out of ball form. I like that one. Remove movement speed penalty from transition into and out of Citron ball form mode. Oh, okay. Alright. The classic Citron will do a bit more impact damage, a bit more explosion damage. Well, he's going to get buffed. And you can shoot longer. Okay, alright. I think most of the Citrons get buffed. Yep, the Icy Citron will get buffed as well. The Electron Citron also gets buffed. Okay, Kernel Corn. Okay, this is a kind of a mix. The Kernel Corn, the classic Kernel Corn, his magazine will be buffed. He will be able to shoot 5 additional bullets. Barbecue Corn, his magazine capacity will be nerfed by 5. The Popcorn, his magazine capacity will be upped as well with 3. And the Mob Cop will also be buffed. He'll do a little bit more damage. And the Party Corn, increased magazine capacity by 5. Increased long range damage to 4.5. It was 3.5, now it's 4.5. So yeah, he'll get buffed. Roses. All the roses, they will have slightly better homing abilities. The maximum tracking angle will increase by 5 degrees. And the increased lock-on distance by 5 meters. Okay, I like that. Hopefully it won't be too OP-ish, but yeah, I think it should be okay. The Fire Rose will have an increased rate of fire. I don't really like the Fire Rose because of her charge stability. You need to charge your shot. Reduce movement speed penalty while charging. Okay, that I love. It shouldn't be as the original before they got nerfed the hell out of it, but this is kind of ridiculous. When you're charging, you're very slow to move. The Frost Rose, her projectile movement speed has been increased, which I love. Because when you fire your charge shot, it takes forever to reach the enemy. And she will also get her damage will be buffed as well, as well as her fire rate. Huh? Okay, so the Frost Rose should be a contender in PvP. Let's talk about the Imps. The Imps will be easier to hit. They've increased surface side bone collision, so yeah. Reduce the cooldown times for mech deploys by 30 seconds. Really? That'll be interesting. So we'll be seeing a lot more mechs on the battlefield. And they'll last a little bit longer. They'll last 20 seconds longer when they're in the mechs. Okay, that'll be interesting. For the Z7 Imp, they've done a lot of things. that Omni Blade, that you know when he's in his mech form and he does this little strike with his blade. Increased knockback for Omni Blade, reduced reload time for Omni Blade. Increased homing effectiveness of Biotic Pull Projectile. That's his other ability when he's in his mech, right? He shoots this little gravitational bullet, so everything will be pulled into that gravitational field. Okay, I like it. We might go check it out when this has been implemented. Super Brains! All! Reduce damage absorption for Turbo Twister by 50%. Yeah, that needed to be done. So when he's in his Turbo Twister mode, he takes a lot less damage than when he's just standing around. And I really think this is necessary as well. Slightly increased Turbo Twister cooldown, so it takes longer before you can use that ability again. Slightly reduced Turbo Twister movement speed. And remove the ability to cancel Super Brain Turbo Twister move. Oh, okay, so it is really nerfed down the Turbo Twister ability. So you take more damage while you're in Turbo Twister mode. It takes longer to get that to use it again. You'll move slower, and you won't be able to cancel the Turbo Twister. So if you're in Turbo Twister mode and you killed whoever's in the garden, but somebody is shooting at you from a distance, you won't be able to stop until you're done with your Turbo Twister. Okay. The Electro Brain. Yes. Significantly decreased damage and range of electric arc. This needed to be done a long time ago. I don't know what the hell took you guys so long, and it's still not being implemented. Like I said, this patch will be released somewhere in the summertime. I don't know when, but it still bugs the hell out of me when you see 5 Super Brains all hiding in the back and they're still able to get kill counts so high. It's just not right. Captain Deadbeard, all classes, huh? Added the ability to cancel out of the barrel without lighting the fuse. So alright, but the ability still goes on cooldown, so yeah. You still need to reload that ability. Captain Sharkbite, he will get a buff. He won't be as his explosion damage will be reduced from 16 to 10. Captain Cannon, increased projectile movement speed. I love this. This really needed to be done. Increased inner blast radius from manual detonation. Removed fall off for impact damage. Yeah, the Captain Cannon definitely needed to be buffed a bit. The Electro P. Increased projectile movement speed. Okay. Alright. Yeah, usually when I play with the Electro P, I turn into a more of a melee fighter. Because it just takes forever for my bullet to hit the objective or hit the enemy. So I usually rush in and just spam my primary fire button and just explode my bullet while it's in midair. Increased manual detonation explosion damage. So I think it does about 20 damage now. I wonder how much damage it will do. Maybe 25 or something like that. Chompers! All Chompers. The Tune Chomper camera to be closer to the camera in Garden Walker 1, so the point of view will be different. Okay, I hadn't really noticed, but maybe it'll help. Improved all digestion time, upgrade multiplier. Oh, so if you have the character upgrades available, alright, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. I'm going to play as the Chomp Thing because the main advantage the Chomp Thing has is... Oh no, wait a minute. The Chomp Thing is a fast healer. So if you heal faster with the Chomp, you usually get to heal faster with the Chomp Thing. So yeah. Chomp Thing now begins to regenerate health almost immediately after taking damage. Really? Okay, okay. This might be interesting, guys. This might be interesting. Because, yeah, the Chomp Thing always was kind of he was kind of lacking in Garden Warfare 1. He is a very cool design character, but he's just not a contender for a PvP match. But maybe with this upgrade, he might be better. Sunflowers. Increased all of Sunflower's damage by 10 to 20%, so the Sunflower will be stronger. Reduce cooldown time for heal and dark turrets by 10 seconds. Okay, so we can place down more of those potted plants. Okay, those are cool. The Mystic Flower. Increased ammo depletion for charged shots, so you won't be able to fire as much when you're charging your shot. Stuffy Flower, those sun drops will do more healing. Instead of 5, you'll do 8 healing per drop. Okay. Cactus. The Jade Cactus. Reduced magazine capacity by 2. Reduced impact damage from 10 to 8. So, okay. From 10 to 8.5. So the Jade Cactus will get nerfed. Okay. The Tank Commander. Reduced impact damage by 5. Yeah. But it doesn't... well, the Scuba Soldier is also kind of OP-ish if you compare it. You can fire 2 shots very fast, and if you're fast enough, you can take down an enemy fairly quickly with that. So I think these Scuba Soldiers should also get nerfed, but I'm guessing because he's a new character, they would like to leave him a little bit more OP-ish, just so people would love him a bit more. The Chemist, reduced damage from 40 to 36. Sure. Zoologist, yeah, this guy needs to be nerfed as well. Again, this is one of the new classes, so this is OP. They've made him kind of OP in my opinion. But reduced magazine capacity from 9 to 6, so we only have 6 shots per magazine round. And reduced projectile distance by half a meter, so we won't be able to shoot as far as we did before. Okay, might be interesting. And the Marine Biologist, reduced damage from 30 to 25. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing. Maybe. I guess we'll just have to see. But those are the major changes that they've made to this game mode. So yeah, no big changes to Turf Wars in my opinion. They just increased the spawnable areas, so the attacking team won't be able to spawn camp as much. But it still doesn't fix the fact that well, spawn campers gonna spawn. But anyway guys, that's it, bye!